Visionworks is this business that's at the intersection of healthcare and retail. We have a combination of doctors doing eye exams and retail, where we're able to then take those prescriptions from our doctors and help provide people with glasses that not only help them see better, but they enjoy, they love, because they have to wear them every day. Before we had Zipline, it was kind of this like cross your fingers and hope things got out there. We had a cadence every Monday where we would send out a PowerPoint slide presentation to our field leaders, who would then share that with the general managers, and then we kind of hoped that they were sharing that with their team. So we did not have a way to communicate directly to every single associate in our fleet. We had shared email addresses where we could send a message to the team and hope that someone read it. The problem is that, if Joe comes in and reads it and deletes it, no one else on the team gets to see the message. For us, there were a couple of key challenges that really drove us to look for a solution. Number one was an ability to communicate to everyone in our field. Number two was that we did not have a good way to house all of our information, all of our policies, practices, all of our resources, and a way for our associates to then search and find that information and self-serve what they needed to be successful in our store. So we were relying on people either finding things in one of 20 binders sitting in a store, or we had this file folder that they could go and literally have to poke through and try and find what they were looking for. But we didn't have a good solution for either of those things. We use Zipline every single day, and it has been one of the greatest experiences for our field because it has made their lives easier, and that was the goal. So in store, our expectations are that every associate, when they come in for the day, they clock in, they zip in. They get their information, they get what they're looking for, they know what they have to do for the day. They can go to the day sheet and see what their manager has set as expectations for them for the day. If they have questions on a process, a procedure, they can go and search for it in Zipline, in the resource library. We also have started using some of the other modules like assessments. So our field leaders, every single time they're in store, the expectation is that they're going in and filling out a store visit assessment so that we know where the opportunities are within that location. The GM knows what they have to work on when the field leader leaves. And it also gives us a way to see where our field leaders are, what stores they're visiting, and what they're seeing. So the biggest improvement from Zipline is its engagement. It's that our people now feel like they're part of something bigger than just their location, because they're getting information from beyond what their GM has told them, what she has filtered from the field leader or from the support center. They're actually getting information directly from the source so that they know what's going on. They feel knowledgeable about our business, which is empowering, right? It makes someone feel like they're part of something bigger, and they're engaged. They have a greater passion for what they're doing, knowing and understanding what the expectations are and the why behind what we're doing. We had a couple of immediate benefits. With intention, when we launched Zipline, we did it right ahead of launching a complete overhaul and upgrade to our point of sale system and our EHR system. And we used Zipline as the platform to communicate how those things would function, to provide training to our associates on what they would need to do, what their steps in point of sale, how to ring out a potential customer, how to put an exam through the system. So the rollout of our point of sale system and our EHR system was dependent on a good rollout of Zipline. And that rollout went extremely smoothly because everyone had that ability to get in there to see what was happening. And if they had questions, they just got this brand new software and they're stumbling or they have questions, they had an easy way to go get the information that they needed. The other big benefit for us really was that people had information at their fingertips, right? It was beyond just that point of sale and EHR. Any process, any question, we have found that we've reduced our incoming questions, if you will, by about 75% because people can self-serve. They can go find the information they need. And if someone in a store in Texas is asking a question, it's likely that someone in Massachusetts has the same question. What's most valuable to our team, to our people, is the messaging, right? It is that ability to get them information quickly and to get it broadly and to get information that is meaningful to the individuals that we're sending it to. We've had such great partnership from Zipline. Our account manager, I really consider her part of our team. We meet multiple times a week. She's always available to help us, as has everyone in Zipline. And this tool is going to touch every single associate in our location. And Zipline was the right answer. Zipline matches our culture. There is a feel of people first, but it's also an organization that is supportive, that'll be there to help you through not just implementation, but also execution and beyond. There's 4 things that we look at. We look at readership, both team and individual, and then we look at task execution, team and individual. It's those 4 things. And we've created this, what we call our Zip score. So it's a simplified way to look at that, where we combine and weight those 4 things to create a single score so that the field leaders can say, is this store doing what they need to do in Zipline? Are they getting their things done? Are they reading their messages? And we've pulled that information and put it right into Power BI, which is what our field leaders use every single day to look at their teams and to see if they're successful. So this Zip score is now part of their dashboard. So they see it every single day alongside sales to plan and scheduling adherence and all of the other key things that they look at.